What time is it?
It's time for art!
Second and third grade, welcome back. Today is part 2 of our Pueblos, part 4 of our Southwestern Native American assignments, if you've been keeping score at home. We spent 2 weeks making a Navajo rug design, and this will be our second week working on our Pueblos. I did a lot of explaining about the Pueblos last time, so today we're just going to finish up, and here's how we're going to do it and make it look three-dimensional. So last week on one tan piece of paper, I had you draw what I consider the third story, the background of our Pueblo city. And with the leftover, I had you draw the foreground, the first story. We drew some things on the street level of our Pueblo city. What I'm going to do today is take a different tan piece of paper, and this should be about medium size. It's not as tall as the background. It's not as short as the foreground. This is the part that goes in the middle. I'm going to decorate it with some windows. I'm going to add ladders to all of those windows. So after I cut and separate the background from the foreground, the third story from the street level, I can lay them out and give myself a pretty good idea of what it's going to look like when it's glued. I'm going to glue the highest part on the background of my picture. You can raise it higher if you need to ensure that all the pieces are visible when they're done. And now the tricky part is making it three-dimensional. How do I want to glue it? I could use cotton balls, I could use plastic bottle caps that I've accumulated over the year. Anything will work. Styrofoam packing peanuts. I think today I will be using plastic water bottle caps. And I will be gluing these on the back of the middle section and gluing these on the back of the street level section. I'm making sure that I'm using a lot of glue. And once they're all put together, it should look three-dimensional. And we've got a lovely looking Pueblo. That's it for this week. See you next time. Bye. Today's pro tip is a problem that I see when kids are painting and they get excited. And it's a problem I would like to avoid in the future. This paintbrush has a handle and bristles, but this metal part that holds it all together is called the ferrule, spelled F-E-R-R-U-L-E. Paintbrushes aren't the only things with ferrules. Off the top of my head, pencils have a ferrule, golf clubs have a ferrule, but what I want to talk to you about is using the ferrule of the paintbrush. When you are painting and dipping in the paint, all you want to do is dip the bristles in, just like this. This is the right way to do it. The paint is not in the ferrule. If you're touching the metal, you've gone too far. I have seen kids do it like this. That's a big no-no. And I have even seen kids do it like this. That's definitely a big no-no. This is the perfect way to do it. Bonus points! Can you name the 4 states whose corners touch each other, where the Pueblo Indians live?